Domenica. Good afternoon, friends, fans, and dear listeners. Welcome to the American Italian Music Hall. I'm your host, Joe Farda, and every Sunday at 2 p.m. I take you on a musical journey to La Bella Italia, and we visit briefly our wonderful and rich heritage. Joining us are Italian and American Italian artists who will sing and perform Italian, Neapolitan, or American songs with an Italian flavor. Joining us are Italian. Now halfway through, I'm going to interrupt, and I can't stand this here, Mike. I'm going to interrupt and talk.
Okay.
Cari amici ascoltatori, with Marco Antonio in the background singing "What a Beautiful Summer." If you're a duck. What are you laughing about?
It's really boring out there.
Nah, it's your imagination. When I was in Korea, the guys used to complain it was cold. I would say it's your imagination. Anyway, it's another imagination. I was supposed to have some of the world's finest accordion players here today. They must be swimming because they haven't gotten here yet. But we'll listen to Marco Antonio, and today is a very special day in my family because, well, not today, tomorrow. Our firstborn, Valentino, celebrates his birthday. I won't tell you how old. All I can say is God bless you and your family, Val. And right after this, Marco Antonio, voice of the future, we're going to listen to something that I have for you.
Bye. 15 seconds, Joe.
You had to go sit over there. And there we are with Dante Agudi. And you know what Dante Agudi brought? It means I wish you a very happy birthday. Cari amici, who just walked into the... Who's this young man that just walked into the studio? There they are. Manny Corallo and Angelo De Pippo and Frank Toscani. Frank, how are you?
Okay, good to see you, Joe.
Okay.
How are you?
They're all soaking wet. They just got here. They must have been held up by a train robber. Shut that door. Sit down. There's too much to do today, so I can't take up too much time with introductions. And these men have done so much, it would take more than the whole show to do them justice. They're three world-class accordionists who have been here before, but it's always like the first time. First, we speak to Frank Toscano. Frank, buon pomeriggio.
How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
Okay, great. We
little
had
wet?
a little trouble getting here because of the bridge situation, but we made it.
I can see.
And we're ready to do whatever you want us to do.
First of all, who's driving?
I'm driving.
Oh my God, if it was Angelo, then I could know. He's a cagazote. He's afraid of bridges, he's afraid of rain, he's afraid of everything. Manny Corallo.
How are you, Joe?
Okay, bring that towards you and talk right into the microphone.
Sure.
And we have a microphone for you over here, Angelo. Before we get started with the gentleman, I'd like to talk to Angelo De Pippo for a while. And our friend Ralph Marino is here. John, is John here? Yeah, John the photographer is here. And Richard, my engineer. The studio we're in is about as big as your toilet at home. So you can imagine we're all sitting, these guys brought their Sfacima accordions, which are bigger than they are. Anyway, this is the 2nd of August. On the 4th of August, 103 years ago, it's about 103 years, 102 or 103 years ago, the Italian ship Il Cidio left Genoa to go to the New World, America, South America they were going to, with a stop in Spain. As they left Spain, they hit a rock and they sank. All on board perished. And it was a tragedy 100 years ago, as it would be a tragedy even today. When they left Spain, whether they were supposed to be there or not is still a mystery, but we'll forget about that right now. The fact was that they did, and there was only one song that I know of that was written about this tragedy. And several people, only 3 people that I know of, did anything with it. Angelo DePippo is one of those gentlemen. So we're going to listen to his version of Il Sirio. Please listen to the brilliant accordion work.
Sure. What happened? Everything happened.
So what's It was all my fault. He was supposed to leave earlier, but I stayed.
Whose church?
I was supposed to go to the 8:30 mass. I couldn't get up. I went to the 11. Then we left there, and the
You could have gone to church from here.
The church. What?
You could have gone to church
I
from
go to
here.
a traditional church. I don't consider these churches.
Oh, you go to a traditional Italian, all in Italian Latin.
All that.
Well, my church is all in Latin.
Let me tell you what happened. So, anyway, I get to the dam. The Throgs Neck Bridge is closed.
Yeah.
So unless you go around, so
I got caught on that the day it happened, and I got caught on it last Saturday. Twice. You think I should know better. But I got caught the day it happened.
but it was my fault. And then I got off the wrong exit to come
You
here.
don't get a prize for it being your fault.
But I mean, everything is stupid. Everything I did was stupid.
What happened?
Ralph, you know Ralph Marino, Frank Toscano. He's a musician I've known for 1,000 years. And now I know Ralph. Oh, you know Ralph. You know Manny Corrado?
I've worked with all of you guys.
Manny, I have something that,
That's Federico.
no, Frank, what do I have?
do next?
Oh, I don't know. These fellas are going to have to tell me. I'm going to introduce, we're going to talk Apple Farm, Adam and Eve, and Lenny's. See, 1 second, then I'll talk. Listen to this. Listen to this. What
What's the next song?
No challenge.
What do you call that where you did
106
the
left on it.
counterpoint? What is that?
Porqueria.
No, what is that?
It's nothing. It's just a little variation. It's nothing.
57 seconds.
What he just did.
It's a variation.
Variation, yeah. Variation on a
chord.
On a grand piano.
Give me Joe. I need the next song.
I don't know yet. I'll give it to you. The Frank Toscano song. We're going to do Polka, We Talk to You. Number 12.
Can you open that up?
This here, you guys don't put
He's got it
numbers.
already, Angelo.
You guys don't put numbers.
You have the other CD for the background for the commercials. 24 seconds. Stand by.
Well, here we are with all these fellas here, and I'm losing my earphones, I'm losing everything. But let me tell you about what happened to the commercials.
Sorry.
I'll tell you what happened to the commercials. Angelo DePippo was sitting on them. Thank you very much, Angelo. Polka
Fiorenzo.
Fiorente.
Fiorenzo.
I can't see. Fiorenzo.
That's my father's name.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's why I wrote the tune. When I wrote that song,
That's what I was
wrote it
gonna
for my
ask you.
dad. And I
You
guess
did.
he's hearing it now, but because he's gone. But he never had the opportunity to hear it live, and he just got an inspiration.
He's
It's
gonna hear
a
it today.
typical music. He's going to hear it today. It's the music that he loved.
I'm glad.
That was the type of.
Well, it's the
he
music
loved.
the three of you love, and a lot of other people. I must say that every time I do this show, with either you or Pete Spagnoli or Kachik, Ray Regia, all the guys, whenever I do one of these shows, I get all kinds of phone calls. And excuse my back, Angelo, but you were supposed to be sitting over there, but came too late. Anyway, let's listen to this song that you wrote, Frank, because I see your name here, and I wanted to ask you why you did it. And that was his name?
That was my father's name.
Where was he from?
He's from Milan, Italy, a little place called Dorno, which is Provincia di Pavia, which is just outside of Milan, I guess,
Oh,
in that area.
go ahead, Richard. Fellas, that's the one important thing. You got to get close because this equipment is
Yeah,
well designed.
This track. It's an old favorite, and I really enjoyed it, and it came out better than I expected, so I'm pretty proud of it.
It's an old favorite, you say?
Yes.
Oh, I'm glad.
Yes, it is.
And you other two guys are on this, so this is on your accordion.
On the
Gypsies?
Accordion
Yes, on the
Accordion
Accordion Kings
Kings.
album. Yes.
Wonderful, wonderful. And if my engineer is ready, let's hear it.
Good. Thank you. Good.
Oh!